Good afternoon and happy Thursday, everybody. This is Scott with River Place Capital. It is Thursday, April the 9th, and I wanted to just take a couple of moments and I wanted to talk about what's been happening in the market since we last spoke last week. And boy, have we seen quite a week to the upside, with seeing the Dow Jones Industrial Average up about 11% since last Friday. The S&P 500 is up over 9% since last Friday, and kind of wanted to take some time and explain why the markets are going up, especially on a day like today when you've gotten record unemployment claims filed again of over 6 million, meaning about 17, just shy of 17 million people have filed unemployment claims just in the last 3 weeks when it comes to the impact that we're seeing on the economy from the novel COVID-19 coronavirus. And wanted to talk about what the two kind of main drivers that are driving the market forward is. Number one, to talk about all while this whole issue with the coronavirus has been plaguing our economy and has been making headlines. Another secondary thing has been really impacting our markets that hasn't necessarily been reported on as much is there is currently a oil price war going on as we look at the overall economic demand for oil is down, and you have the Saudis trying to pump the market full of oil, causing oil to essentially crash from months ago. It was trading in the 40s and 50s, or in the $50 range, to it hit to the bottom of 20. And that's a very negative impact on our markets, as that affects our economy, that affects millions of jobs and millions of several companies that rely on oil and need to be making between $38 and $42 a barrel for them to be profitable. And what you've seen this week is headlines, and there's a meeting today via Zoom, which is now everyone's favorite way to meet, and we've all learned a new way to interact, right? But there's a meeting today of OPEC Plus and hopes to help cut back production to stem the flow of oil and to help alleviate some of that and help offset the low demand that exists globally with oil. The second part of what you're seeing moving the markets this week all has to do with stimulus. And today, this morning, came out that the Fed was willing and is getting ready to do another $2 trillion worth of corporate debt financing to help alleviate pressure for small and mid-sized businesses who may be struggling or needing access to capital. And they are going to be providing an additional 2 trillion, as well as we're starting to get information on the PPP loan. And as the SBA is working out those finalizations of those details, it looks like we're going back to Congress to get an additional $250 billion for this program. All of those things are what is encouraging for the market. The market, remember, is a forward-looking vehicle. So even as we're getting some of this data that's negative, it's okay because the market has already priced that in. It assumes that things are going to be poor economically, but what is it going to look like 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 weeks from now? Are we still going to be locked down? Are we still going to be that? Or does it look like we may start opening our economy again? And it's starting to look like maybe we may be shooting for a goal to do that at the end of May. Now, again, at River Place, one of the things that we really believe is we really believe that we've entered in during this time into a trading range. Until there is a therapy or a vaccine that is proven to be successful, where it now becomes an acceptable risk to go out, to go to a sporting event, to go to a concert, to travel, to get on a cruise ship, to get on an airplane, and know if I do get sick, I can be cured. We believe we're going to be in a trading range, and we're really going to start just kind of moving through